All right, guys, it is Friday morning when I am recording this. Been a pretty productive week. Got the sheathing put on. Monday was a rain out. It's been a couple days since I made a video, so Monday was a rain out, and I took and went and got a few things for the house, some auction buys I'd picked up, and then went and picked up the beam for the house. Looks like we got a fresh line of chemtrails going on up there. If you believe in that sort of thing, then you're on the right channel, and if you're not, then you're wrong. But anyways, went and picked up an 8x8 beam, and we're going to put that in the living room. So that'll be the support for the long span on the trusses there. Rafters, whatever. And I got a little bit of OSB that's going to get picked back up here. Got the fascia done on the back yesterday, and then I started going up the side. Now that I've never cut these in. In fact, I'll climb up there and show you. I've never cut these in before, and so I was a little bit leery about doing that. But it's actually quite a bit more sturdy than I thought it would be. So this truss out here has been notched to allow for the 2x4 to set down in there, and then just nailed in the top, nailed here at the back. We're going to do a 12-inch overhang on the sides. I think my back is 22 inches back here. And then my front, I haven't measured it out yet, or laid it out rather. Hoping for a few feet on the front. But this will be good when this rainwater is coming off here and hitting the gutter. Even if it does overflow, it won't be hitting the house. And then the 12-inch on the side is just to keep the rain and weather off the side of the house. But I don't know. It was one of those deals where we couldn't really determine how much we wanted to do, and so we figured we'll just do 12 for now. So it's been a productive week. I'm not dried in, but it just everything takes longer. I have had help with the sheathing. My wife and the kids came and helped with the sheathing on the side, and then getting the house wrap put up. The wife helped me with that fascia yesterday evening. Things take longer when you're doing them by yourself, and I'm not really in a hurry. So it just is what it is. I would like to get it dried in before any more rain. And I've got that whole stack of roofing material over there. The 5/8 OSB for the roof. But it's coming along. I've got the spray foam is scheduled, so they're a few weeks out. So hopefully I have things going like I need to by that time. I'm going to try and get this fascia laid out on this left side, on the west side today, and across the front. I don't know if I'll get any decking put up or not. Like I said, Monday was a rain out. Tuesday, I was able to come out and do a little bit of sheathing. And then Wednesday, I went and worked on equipment with the mechanic trailer, the tool trailer. And I had to replace some rollers on a skid steer, and then the front coupling assembly, and run the cutting torch on some culverts they had laid out. So went and did that that was my Wednesday. Then Thursday, yesterday, I spent all day here. We sheathed the rest of the front here, got the house wrap up, and then that's when I worked on the fascia. And today, hopefully get the rest of the fascia laid out. So kind of getting to where I'm repeating myself here. But little update on this project and where we're at. The neighbor's dogs have not been terrible today. or even at all this week. So that's been super nice. We did put a little bit of deer corn and a camera up there. And the very first night I did that, we had 5 come in and eat, and 2 or 3 have been coming back at a time since then. So that's kind of neat. Deer season starts tomorrow, so we'll be moving out and head to camp in the morning. I don't know how. I'll probably spend a couple days there, then I'll come back here, work for a day or so, and then go back to camp. So the next week or two is probably going to be a little slow, working around the weather, and taking my son hunting, or sons rather. And he's already got one, so we're just going to go out there, see if he, this daggum sun is in my eyes. We're going to go out there and see if he can get a buck this time. He's gotten a couple doe. So the freezer is full. We got a half a beef from a local rancher here last week. That was our Friday pickup. So the freezer is back to being full, and that's all grass-fed local beef. And I think this is like our 4th or 5th order from them. They start to get to where they're all ran together. And that'll last us about 5 months, it seems like. Maybe 5, maybe 6 months. I'd have to go back and look at the last orders. I think we're right at where our family is going through 1 whole beef a year. So we've raised them ourselves. We did do that once. Seemed like by the time I counted time and effort and grain and all of that, it ended up being more economical to go down the road to the rancher that does it every day, and support them, and me focus on some more of the smaller livestock. So it seems like I get out here in the morning about 9. By the time I get done chores and whatnot there in the morning, I think it's actually 9:30 right now, or a little later. And get done with feeding all the dogs and the cats and the chickens and the quail, and the kids take care of the calves, which the kids actually have been taking care of the dogs and cats pretty well too, so I don't really have to do much of that. But going in and taking care of the quail adds a little bit of time, feeding, filling water and all that. But this is kind of where we're at now. Thank you all to those of you that have placed orders through the affiliate links. That's been kind of neat to figure out how all that's working. So I appreciate that very much. It's this is all very much a learning curve. It seems like YouTube is running about 4 days behind on updating things, but the channel has reached the first stage of monetization, which is pretty cool. And I know there's enough watch hours to have reached the second stage, which I believe is the kind of the primary stage, where it is able to be, I guess there'll be, I don't know, I guess the monetization on the second stage is for the actual watching of the channel. I think the first stage was more like super chats and stuff like that. So anyways, I really appreciate everybody who has liked and shared these, and just been able to keep the comments and all coming. It's been fun to interact with everybody. The rainwater system on the house has still been the top video, and hopefully I can make another one to compete with that at some time in the very near future. But for now, I'm going to get back to work on this house and see what else we can learn on this little project, and give you one more little once over. But thanks for tuning in, and we'll just see where this project takes us and how things go, and we'll catch up with y'all on the next one. All right, guys, Mountain Wizard out.